Hey guys, what's up? I've been slacking on putting out videos, but here it goes on New Moon. And I apologize, I don't have anything to hold this camera still. But I want to read you guys something that might blow your mind from 2nd Ezra, also known as 4th Ezra. And I believe it's what's coming upon the world soon, guys, so get right, repent, save your families. I apologize if you want to read it yourself. Starts at 16:11. Just pause the video. But I'm going to set it down because I don't have anything. I don't want it to be so shaky while I'm trying to read. So here it goes. Yahuwah shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quakes, and the foundations thereof. The sea arises up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fish thereof. All these fish dying, the waves, that's coming too. Before Yahuwah, and I added that part I just said. And Yahuwah, before Yahuwah, and before the glory of his power, for strong is his right hand that bends the bow. His arrows that he shoots are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Verse 14, behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundations of the earth. This is chapter 16, verse 16. I'll probably skip the verse parts, but we're in chapter 16. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returns not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, and the beginnings of evil. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent in scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be also mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good and cheap upon the earth that they shall think to themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other, that escape the hunger, shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. For of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rock. As in an orchard of olives, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives, or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword, and their houses, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel thereof. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no men. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their men shall perish of famine. Hear now these things and understand them, you servants of Yahuwah. Behold, the word of Yahuwah, receive it. Believe not the Elohim of who Yahuwah spoke. Behold, the plagues draw near and are not slack. When a woman with child in the 9th month brings forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child comes forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to your battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. He that sells, let him be as he that flees away, and he that buys as one that will lose. He that occupies merchandise as he that has no profit by it, and he that builds as he that shall not dwell therein. He that sows as if he should not reap, so also he that plants the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes. They that marry as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widows, and therefore they lay that labor in vain. For strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses and take their children captives. For in captivity and famine shall they get children. And they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, and more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons, the more I will be angry with them for their sins, says Yahuwah. Guys, we don't need to be scared. I know that's some scary stuff, but it ought to give you faith when these things come about. Repent and know Yahuwah is the way. Through Yahushua HaMashiach, who died. Jesus or Jesus, that's a fake name. Come on, guys. You can Google it in these times. I love you all. I just wanted to share that. I encourage you to get the cipher. It's got the books the Catholic Church don't want you to know about. Have a blessed day, everybody. Love you all.